Dawn, 2 exhibitions in. Any one glaring thing that you say we got to work on this before we fix anything else?
It's probably a little toughness, and just playing faster more often. I think our players are really trying to play the right way. They are, they're a pretty unselfish basketball team. So I think we just got to work out we need some more game experience. I think what we're lacking is getting out there in front of a crowd, getting out there playing somebody other than our, the highlighters. We just need more experience, and we probably won't get that until next week this time, and hopefully we'll have enough to, in the tank to win a basketball game at a neutral site.
On this side, Lulu.
Hey, Dawn, I asked Tessa what was going through her head when she had kind of a rough start from behind the arc. She said she was saying some stuff to herself she probably shouldn't. Do you even talk to her in that scenario? Sort of how did you see yourself get back in the game mentally and then obviously knocking down shots?
You can always see it. You can always see it in players, and sometimes you want to break that, that mode of thinking, that thought process of she was probably thinking she was sucking. And the shots were good shots. Like, I tell her not to complain or about good shots. Complain more when you take a bad shot. Good shots will eventually find their way in the basket, and I've given her a nickname. I said it's a threesa. So when she was going through the slump, I said, you back to Tessa. She's not a threesa because she wasn't banging any threes. So that kind of made her smile a little bit. So sometimes you just have to break whatever's going through their mind. In any given moment, a human is always a great way to do it.
Alan.
The te-hina injury day-to-day, is there any update on that or her status going into Michigan?
She should be ready to go.
And then you had a lot of 3-guard lineups tonight. Tessa, Fulwiley, Raven playing together. What do you like? You did it a little bit last year, but what do you like about that combination? What they can do?
I just like the speed of it, the skill of it, the ability to defend. Powell is defending. Powell is doing a great job defending. So I just like that lineup because they're unselfish. They look for each other. You got somebody like Fulwiley who can get to the basket and create for other people. You got floor spacers out there. And I like the way they play together just on both sides of the basketball.
In the back to Amanda.
Hey, Coach, Joyce Edwards was talking about what you pour into her at practice to give her confidence, and she used the word limitless. That's how you describe her, I guess. What do you pour into her at practice?
For someone like Joyce, she's not a player that should blend in with others. She is a player that is a big playmaker. She's a small playmaker. She's someone that's super versatile. You could play her at any given position. We put her at point out there in the fourth quarter, and some of it is we didn't want to insert Powell or Raven back in the game, and some of it is I think she could play it. I think she could play 1 through 4. I think she could play 1 through 5 if she really had to do it. So we're going to stretch her out. If she's able to do all things, we're going to ask her to do all things. She's got the temperament, and she's got the skill set, and she's got the intellect to do it.
Going back to the three-pointers, you guys shot like 11 against Memphis. I think you guys took a 31 tonight. Was that kind of a focus, or what kind of went into taking that many shots tonight?
What went into it, we were open. Anytime that we're open, we should take the shot. Especially they were rhythm shots. They were unselfish shots, and we haven't been known as a three-point shooter, but we've gotten better. We've developed that part of our, that skill set in our players, and we don't want them gun shy. We want them to shoot them because they do a great job in practice shooting them. This is just like practice.
Coach, obviously a big size mismatch today. What did you like from the way you got your ball to the bigs in the paint and then distributed the offense from there?
I mean, I like this team. This team is really, really a together team. Like, I mean, they're truly unselfish. They really want their teammates to shine, and they'll force it. They want Adele to, knock the rust off. They know that Joyce will catch anything. They know Fagan is carving out space. They know Miriam. They want her to make it a seamless transition for her. So they want their bigs to make a big impact. And then the guards they've been together for a long time. They're super unselfish. Like, it's really cool to see, them just give up good shots for the best shot on the floor.
In the front left there.
Yeah, Coach. So the box score obviously shows 2 double-doubles through both exhibition games for Joyce Edwards. But what have you seen from her on the floor through these 2 games that you take note of heading into Michigan?
Joyce she's a playmaker. Like, she plays one way. That's hard, that's smart, that's impactful. Like, and I'm really looking at the little things. Like, you look out there, she's not really doing anything spectacular to the layman's eyes. But when you're around basketball players, and as many as great basketball players we've been around, she could play multiple positions. And I'm talking really great about her because that's what I see. Like, that's what I see. Like, I don't want to not give her flowers. We see her doing a lot of everything and at a efficiently and with ease is who she is as a player. And we have to continue to take advantage of that.
Lulu, and then we'll go one more there.
I know you said before both exhibition games that a lot of it is kind of going to be math and lineups for you, figuring out, not just the starters, but the whole game. I noticed Tessa did kind of play with a lot of different lineups tonight. Was that purely experimental, or are you finding that she's really gelling with whoever is around her?
Well, we're finding we only have 5 healthy guards. So you gotta move combinations around. I just thought Tessa, from when she first got inserted into the game, I think she played the rest of the half. 1, we wanted to get her going. 2, she was hitting shots and she's spacing the floor out. 3, I want her to get back to where she left off last season. And it's, she needs time to do that. Everybody, they all need time to do that. But when she was playing so well, we just wanted to leave her out there and see what she does with it.
Chaz?
Donna, it seems like we were just in Cleveland,
Yeah.
For the national championship game, and here we are, a week from today. You guys will be in Vegas taking on Michigan. What are your overall thoughts and feelings and excitement about this season, given, the historic season you had last year?
Each team has its own challenges, and each team is trying to find out what their identity is. And for us, we're trying to figure it out, not having a dominant big. And it looks a little different, and it feels a little different. But collectively, I like what we're bringing to the table. Like, I like the fact that, every single one of our bigs is different than the other. And I like that you're going to have to plan for our entire roster. That's, there's going to be 13 players that you're going to have to prepare. You're going to have to say something about 13 players. It's hard. Like, it's hard to prepare for 13 players. So I was just telling our team that, like, I also told them that, we're a team. Like, we're a united team where some nights people have it going on, but most nights you're going to see it all like it is now, where, you got the kind of even minutes and even stat lines. So it's pretty cool. Like, I hope we can hold on to that, and I hope that if we have somebody that's just having an extraordinary game, that we keep feeding them. I mean, on any given night, I think anybody could score 30 points. You give Powell enough shots, she could score 30 points. You give Joyce enough shots, she could score 30 points. Lay, I mean, did it easily. She's almost at 24. So we have that kind of team, and I just hope, the purity of who we are continues throughout the rest of the season.
We'll close it out here in the front row.
Joyce talked a bit about how you guys could have been better defensively. I'm curious on your thoughts on that, and what could you guys have done better defensively tonight?
Well, I thought our weak side got sucked in a little bit too much, and they kicked out for open threes. I thought we got turned around in transition where we were playing, I think, Chloe and Joyce on the perimeter, and they're getting back in transition D in the middle of the floor where they're used to guarding their bigs, and they got wide open shots on the outside. I think we're at a pretty good spot defensively. Like, if we play somebody with a more traditional lineup, things will probably look a little bit different. But they played, they had a small lineup in, and it's challenging for some of our bigs to get out there and guard some of their perimeter players.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.